Okay, welcome back again. Let's see what we've got going on here on day 4 for the Nissan. Hopefully everybody got the other Nissan, the small one, yesterday when you finished. I've been running some races with it. It's a pretty cool little car. I'm about 30% done with that series. Fun little car. So let's see what we got. Whilst we're in the UK, I thought we'd see some of the sights, let the locals see some of the R32s. So let's carry on. We want to set the bar high. Let them know that we mean business. Win this event without damaging your car or skidding. Okay, so a 1-lap cup race. Let's see. So, wait a second here. We'll have to see how this one goes. 1 lap, and you can't skid, and you can't damage the car. On Brands Hatch, only a single lap. That is fairly difficult against a full field. At least it doesn't say don't go off track. That would have made it almost impossible. This may be a difficult goal. I didn't get a good run off of the first corner. Looks like I'll be okay. I got to the lead there. Had to really squeeze it. I got off the track too far on the first turn and didn't get a good run going down Druids Hill. That's the name of the first turn. I believe it's Druids Hill Bend. So I didn't get a good run going down there, but that's okay. I won by a little bit over a second. And let's see how we're going. Obviously, you can see my upgrades here. Any of them that say 3, as we sort of slide over here. The ones with 3 upgrades are the ones where you had Racing Dollar upgrades first, and then it was a gold upgrade, and then you had the next Racing Dollar one. The ones that just have 2 is where it was 2 consecutive Race Dollar ones. I think it's time to really show off. So okay, win a speed snap. The good thing about this speed snap, as you can see, is it's not. And I just saw that it was on my normal setting. I apologize for that. I will. I'll figure this out one day that I have to change that after the events. Always try to swing nice and wide. Dive it down to the inside. Maybe kind of pop on the gas a little bit. You can swing wide. And here we go. And as you can see, I let off the gas a little bit towards the end there. Didn't want to go too fast. So still beating by, over 4 miles per hour or 4 kilometers per hour. This is actually a good fun little car. Scuttlebutt says Magnus is going to do something risky out there in the next race. Win this race quickly within 3 minutes and 36 seconds. That's almost got to be a 4-lap race, 5-lap race even. Okay, see how it goes. That shouldn't actually be terribly difficult unless you mess up, you start running off track a lot, and that sort of thing. Most cars can turn laps here at Brands Hatch in less than a minute, but this is actually going to have to be substantially less than a minute. I got a much better run there. Off that first turn. This is another tight turn because you can easily run way off the track there and get messed up. This is one of the fastest parts of the track. So let's see, 36 seconds. Looking at 46 seconds for the first lap. I'll have to see how that works out. Certainly this lap will be much faster. But I'm not going to mess around with the clock until I really get to the last lap, and then I see how much time is left on the clock. Because even though I'm in the lead, I don't know how much time I have to spare. An event like this is it's definitely an event where they try to take gold from you if you've not yet upgraded the car. There's not always one in every single stage, but there's almost certainly one every other stage. And now, you can see I'm back here into the cars at the rear of the field. That's going to slow down the lap times. You just have to make sure you get around them nice and cleanly. Don't spin out, that sort of thing. See what we've got. This is actually, with my upgrades, this is actually a very easy goal. I'll probably spend 10 or 15 seconds at least kind of stopped at the finish line to slow everything down, make sure it doesn't get too fast. I got a little bit too fast coming into the corner right there. That's a very easy thing to do on that first turn. Very easy to come in there too hot. And here we go. So I'm just going to sort of coast it to the finish line. Slow down. Let Zoe catch up as much as possible. And there we go. I switched to the bumper view, as I often do, so that I could see the clock better. And that almost put the service in the red. Oh, but it doesn't matter. That was the third of the fourth goals. I have, what does Norm have to say here? Let me read this first. Magnus tried his nonsense, but not soon enough. By the time he was swerving all over the road, the race was done and the crowd was barking with laughter. Let's give, I may actually have to write down that word or something. Never actually seen that word. So anyway, whatever that word is, a taste of his own medicine. Run circles around him by overtaking Magnus 8 times and then win the event. These are always kind of annoying, where you have to let them in front and then push back and all that. I don't really like them. Because you just end up, yo-yoing around them, and then you get too far in front of them, and it just... And then you mess around and do something like that because you're trying to go too slow. At least I was able to get a good run on him down the the front straightaway there. Well, I was trying to spin him out, but that didn't work. It's okay. Still going to win. And there we go. Sometimes those overtakes events are a little odd, and they're difficult. I don't particularly care for them. I think it's a little bit contrived to have to overtake somebody 8 times like that. I'd much prefer a race where they gave you a longer race and they said you had to lap them, something like that. That'd be a lot more fun, a lot more realistic, I think. Go ahead and service the car for tomorrow. See if Norm or Natalia or any of them tell us where we're going. $15,000 racing dollars. And 10 gold. 10 gold's not bad. Magnus looks pretty red-faced. I wonder what's gotten his goat so badly. Hopefully he pulls his head in, because we're heading to my home turf tomorrow, down under to Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne is quite a fun little racetrack. I definitely like racing there. So that should be fun. Should be fun going to Melbourne. Okay, that is it for today. Hope you're getting along well. Leave a question or a comment if you got one, and I'll try to get back to you.